feels like it's been so long since I've made a video. This feels so weird to like make a video. I don't know what to do. Hey guys, Andrea. You guys are not going to be having any accurate videos, mostly pre-recorded, because I'm about to obviously pop any second. Yes. What's the deal? I feel like every time I do an update, videos probably when I apply my makeup, not tutorial, just getting ready with me and stuff. The thing is, my vlogging camera broke. Happens every year. Well, every time I'm about to have a baby. My other previous one broke when I was about to have my daughter, Adrian. And now this one, my vlogging camera just fell into a cup of water that I had right on one of the Muji drawers, and it just fell in. Do not have any makeup on. I'm about to apply. It's going to be a talk through, okay? I don't think I ever did a talk through or anything like that. But yeah, my vlogging camera just fell into the water. I was recording. I was in the hospital for about a week because I was dilating, and I was only 29 weeks with twins. So I shouldn't be, well, dilating at 29 weeks because they need to be there longer. They're too tiny. My babies are like, at the moment, one was 2 pounds and some ounces. Not that different from the other one. The other one was 3. But it was basically too early. By the way, a lot of you guys always ask me what this is. This is Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing one. And I realized if I don't apply any primer, even though I am oily, I get dry patches. If you apply too much, you'll be oily. First, I went to the hospital, of course, because I had pain the whole day. I am not too familiar with contraction pain. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, I just went in and they were about to induce me. They didn't. Well, they kind of did because they did break my water. It's a form of induction. I started feeling pain, and then the person just came in after probably 5 contractions and put the Duros in. You know, when I had contractions all day long, I didn't know what was going on. I was actually dilating, and I went to the hospital. I was 2 centimeters dilated, and then they rushed me by ambulance to another hospital where they were able, just in case if I deliver, they were able to put my baby in that machine, the NICU, something like that. I always think it's an incubator. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know that machine that put babies if they're born too tiny or before time and everything, because I was only 29 weeks. But yeah, they transferred me there. They gave me a steroid shot. They put the IV in, which was horrible. It was the worst experience ever because she couldn't find my vein. It was a student, and somebody else came and put it in. 3 people were holding me down when the student was putting the IV on me. It was the worst experience of my life. I think I was more scared of the IV than the steroid shot on the top of my behind. It was horrible, okay? By the way, the steroid shot, they had to give it to me then, and then 24 hours later as well. And that is to mature the baby's lungs just in case they are to be born early, so they can be breathing on their own. But that was probably the most scariest thing. I never been in an ambulance before. I stayed in the hospital for about a week. They were just checking me, checking to see if I was dilating, which would be a bad thing. I was having contractions. I was not comfortable whatsoever. It was just a horrible experience. And then I dilated for about 4.75 centimeters. And so they gave me 3 more days. That's what made it into a week to see if I would be stable, because they want me to be stable before they send me home. You don't feel comfortable when you're not in your hospital, you know, it's a new hospital and everything like that. The fact that I was not ready to go to give birth because my toes were not done and everything. But yeah, and the girl was like, oh, girlfriend, the nurse, you need to get your toes done. I was thinking in my head, I was just not ready, you know. My toes are ugly, everything was bad. My hair was not done, and I just didn't know that was gonna happen, you know. Who's gonna think that's gonna happen? Yeah, you should always be ready, but oh well, I wasn't. Obviously, I knew probably the twins probably gonna come earlier because they are twins. I don't have much space under me, so I should have known, and I kind of knew, but I wasn't ready, and that was the first thing that was running through my mind. First thing I'm gonna do when I get out of here, I told you, let's go see what's back. They gave me the magnesium and everything. They gave me stomach pain medicine. They gave me so many medicines. They're giving me like prenatal vitamins as well. A lot of different things all at the same time. People were asking me what am I taking. I don't know what I'm taking. I got to try another set of Mikasa brushes. One is the AP set, and I was so excited because I needed some eye brushes. But anywho, I'm gonna be trying the concealer brush right now because I wanted a brush for under my eyes. Doctors think I am not gonna go past 34. He said if it was gambling, they would probably put money that I would give birth at 34 weeks. I know a lot of my subscribers have twins. I was quite surprised because I'm like, wow, everybody's having twins. So yeah, I was like, I'll be fine. Because, you know, when you know a lot of people are having exactly what you're having, you kind of feel better in a way. You kind of feel like you are in the right hands, you know? And yeah, this happened. So I feel like you guys let me down. Why didn't you guys tell me that was going to happen, huh? And a funny thing, I had a subscriber told me exactly same thing happened to her. She stayed in the hospital about probably 5 days, she said. And that's scary. I was so scared. They were telling me there were 3 ways that I could give birth. Number 1, C-section. Number 2, vaginal birth. And number 3, both. Just in case one comes out vaginal, I would, the other one flips, I would probably have to have a C-section for the other one. So I was scared out of my mind where they're asking me all these questions. If I wanted to circumcise my babies, I did not know what to tell them. If I wanted to tie my tubes afterwards, which I do want to, I'm not gonna lie, I don't not want more kids. I really don't. 3 is something I always wanted to have. This is the thing, I always wanted 3 kids. My husband wants another girl. Yes, we already have one. Obviously, he's not the one having them, so I'm sure I don't want to be pregnant again. A lot of people say it's like a wonderful experience. I don't know what you're talking about because I don't have wonderful experiences. I feel like I prefer the giving birth part better than the holding the baby's part because I'm having a hard time. I have no idea how I'm going to make it to 34 weeks because I am 30 weeks today. Last week I was 29 when I went in. I am 30 weeks today and wow, I really like this brush. This is the Lemon Drop by Mikasa. I don't know why people say carrying a baby is the most exciting part and it's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about because I think the most exciting part is when they come out of you. That's the most exciting part, when you see that face, not when they're growing inside of you, because I don't like that part. I like when I put my makeup on, it's all like cream and liquid, and then I set it with a powder. Prior to that, watch out, because I was in car travel. I had to go to Boston. So I was in the car for about 18 hours straight. Same position and everything. All the brush I'm using is from Mikasa, alright? The 8-piece set. And I'm using a stippling blush. I always use stippling brush for blush. Because they're so light, so they lightly apply the blush, because I'm not a blush person. I have one blush. I have like 50 bronzers in one brush. We didn't stop. We try not to stop because my husband had to go to work the next day. And we had to make it home. I'm talking about back. Going was not that hard. But coming back, we had an accident. 2 cars got burned. So yeah, that's what caused our delay. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. It's just, I haven't been recording for a long time. And when you do your foundation, you just kind of clean up your eyebrows so they would disappear. So I just want to tell you guys to be careful when you're like traveling. And you know, that same day I got home at 1 in the morning after 18-hour drive, and then I felt pain the whole day, and I didn't even know what kind of pain was, and I found out it was contraction pain. Like I said, I did not feel that many contractions when I was having my first daughter, so I didn't know what I was having. I just thought it was, you know, discomfort pain. Yeah, I am right now. I don't know if I dilated more, but they don't even want to check me because they don't even want to have the possibility of, you know, causing labor. Because I know last time when I was pregnant with my daughter Adrian, they were checking me, you know, the 2-finger thing in there, and I went into labor. They're trying to get me into labor anyways because Adrian was 2 weeks late. Not late, well, she was on time. You know, every baby comes when they're ready, I guess. I was at 4.75. They're gonna leave it at that if nothing is happening, if I'm not complaining about anything. They just don't want to disturb anything. But yeah, I think it's kind of scary. I don't know, to like be a doctor and be in that position. Ah, so beautiful. Okay, this is like probably my favorite brush out of the whole collection. It's like a base brush for, you know, the blending. It's not too big, it's not too tiny, so It's like perfect. They also told me they're not gonna put me on bed rest because it could be worse for me, for the simple fact that I might get depressed. They always encouraging me to like walk, but not do too much, not lift, not do any type of like too much, but I can still like walk and do something, you know. So that's a good thing, that I can still walk and stuff. But yeah, let me know down below your suggestions on twins trying to stay pregnant, because I am doing less stuff. I am not lifting my daughter because I can barely lift her anyway, so that's not even an excuse. Let me know down below ways that I can stay pregnant, because I have to stay pregnant so my babies won't stay too long in the NICU. I'm gonna call it NICU. They said if my babies were to be born now, they would have to stay in there till the due date, which is scary because my due date is December, and that's almost 3 months, and I don't want to come home and have my baby there for 3 months. Should I circumcise my babies? And what do you guys think about me not wanting more kids, but my husband not thinking it's a good idea for me to tie my tubes? Did you guys ever tie your tubes and regret it? The nurses were making me scared. One nurse, she said, what if you don't know if your babies are going to survive, so tell them to tie your tubes right then. It's not a good idea because you might lose the baby later and then regret it. But when people say, listen, when people tell you, it's not for everybody. Obviously, I know people that are happy when they're like carrying, you know. And tell you pregnancy is wonderful, not for everybody. I don't like being pregnant. To tell you the truth, I don't like the holding part. I can probably go up to 4 months and I'll be good. Can we just have the baby and the babies be healthy, 6.5 pounds? Because I just don't understand. Mornings are not really good for me. I just don't feel good. Like, this is huge. And I feel like it's so far away from my body. You guys see my highlights? Yeah. By the way, my hair, for someone that doesn't really like color, I feel like extensions are my alternative. See? Just that little color. If I try to get it on my real hair, I almost end up bald. But my hair is around right here. Extensions, I got them from Irresistible With Me. You guys know I always get my extensions from Irresistible With Me. And then this one, I got it in ash blonde. It's 24 inches. Very thick. I got the 4 weft one. I just need that. Very inexpensive. The longest one's $99, which can save you a lot of money for real hair. And if you want to short it, the cheaper it's going to be. So I think that's amazing. So just get that clip, the 4 weft clip, because it's just so perfect. It's thick. If you have thick hair, it will mimic your hair when it's straight. So perfect. And if you have your natural hair, if you braid it, it won't even show because it's so thick. But yeah, this is what I'm doing now. And yes, I did get an ash blonde, but I got some black color, and I use a comb to like kind of blend the hair in, so when I put it on, it would just blend in, and it's perfect. I just didn't want it all black. I wanted to show something, and it does. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but you wouldn't know where my hair starts. So that's the whole plan. One thing I learned about extensions, do not blow hot air on the weft because it will come apart. And I learned that the hard way. I don't even like people looking at me screaming. So that's why I didn't even want people to visit me when I was in the hospital. I know I'm not the only one like that. I'm making this video long. I'm going to put somewhere in the title, this video is going to be kind of long and me talking. But I know I'm not the only one who likes privacy. It was not good, and I'm sorry I have to deliver it like this in a chit chat video. I just didn't think about, I didn't want to sit down and talk. That's it. I needed to do something with my hands. Because I'm talking about life experiences and stuff. It just feels weird just sitting and talking to you guys if it's not. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, this is what's going to be my new look for now. Because I miss my long hair. I really miss my hair. I don't know. I don't see myself somebody that would stick with short hair. Yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check down below to see all my previous vlogs, my previous videos on pregnancy. I feel like I'm always pregnant. Welcome to my channel if you are a new subscriber. It's weird that we have to introduce ourselves like this, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye. Trying to look for a backpack so I could carry my daughter's everything. All she wants is cars. My sister's still like terrified that she just packed up, got her daughter, called my stepdad to pick her up. She's going to mama's house. Okay, now hide in the back, so I'll purchase it when I have money. I love to dance like that. But now dance, it's not even dance anymore.
Okay.